I think that should do it. Now, some of the mic settings have been adjusted for the previous pizza tower stream, so hopefully everything's still alright. But yeah. Hey guys! Welcome back to another episode. As you may know or may not care, I am reusing the same bumper from last time because I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was for this episode. But hey, we're here. We're doing it live. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, here. Okay. If everybody's ready, and I believe we are, I have my water. Let's get started. Shit. February 7th. Fate. 8. Sword and Magic. 2. I'm going, Shiro. I'll bring you home something, so be good. Fujini goes to work, waving goodbye. I'll get going too. I'll be home a bit later since I'm going to my house, but oh shit. I'll be home before dinner. Don't do anything careless while I'm gone. Well. The time is just past 7:30. I was able to send them off without delay, so there's only one thing to do now. Well, let's continue from yesterday, I guess. Let's head over to the dojo, Saber. Are we starting the training immediately? We just ate breakfast, so should we not rest for a while? There's no need to worry. I've trained enough to be able to move right after eating. We only had toast this morning, so I don't really live so unhealthily that bread sits heavy in my stomach. Oh, if you say it's fine, I do not mind. Well, there's no problem. Just beat it. I'll show you the results of planning all last night and how to hit you at least once. I'm blown to the ground, along with my defending Shinai, not fully able to dodge Saber's counterattack. The hand holding my Shinai is numb. It was a counterattack received after charging into her with all my might, trying to overpower her. Naturally, I'll drop my Shinai and follow my ass. Damn, I thought that would work. Fuck. Your judgments are too optimistic. Please understand that you cannot defeat a servant even if you put your life at risk in an attack. It is good to have determination, but please consider your opponent first. You say so, but I'll be beaten eventually if I'm on the defensive. I have to go on the offense if there's a chance. That is true, but you do not understand how to make use of such a chance. If you are to attack risking your life, you should wait for an appropriate chance. You don't need to tell me. You looked away for a bit earlier, right? Something like that only happens maybe once a day, so I thought it was a chance. It was good that you were able to make that judgment in an instant, but that was an opening I made intentionally. I averted my gaze to see if you'd be agitated by it, but I would never thought you would come straight for me. Ugh, you're mean. It's no good making fun of a beginner. I am not making fun of you. Even if it is a plot of mine, as long as it is an opening, I bear some risk as well. But then the risk I took averting my gaze is the risk you took, and the risk you took coming at me with your life do not even need to be scaled. So the point is to softly attack the small openings? A large swing will miss the opportunity. No, I bet you want to say that I should act according to the size of the opening, right? Yes, so please try and estimate the size of the opening. But you are much clearer than yesterday on the line of death. Once you obtain the skill to sense danger, the decisions to whom to fight and what to do naturally become limited. Saber comments happily. If I'm not imagining things, she might be happy that her student has improved a bit. It is almost time to take a break. Should I go and get some water, Shiro? Oh, that's fine. I have a little thing here, so I'll just take a drink from that. I pull my tired body over to the wall. I wipe my sweat off with a towel I prepared and drink the water out of the kettle. Whew. For 3 hours since I saw Fujini and Tosaka out, I've been fighting Saber. As usual, Saber doesn't explain anything, and I don't ask anything as we cross swords. It's a match with pretty much no chance of my victory, but my body moves better the more I fight Saber. I'm not hoping to improve my fighting techniques. This is just letting my body, not my mind, get used to battle. But it's better than doing nothing, and since I don't have anything, I'll be of no use unless I train in this one aspect. When the time comes for me to face a master, if I'm thinking about how to fight, that'll surely prove fatal. Saber's not sweating, as expected. I feel down, but I won't be able to catch up to her in a day or two. Saber's resting her body, sitting Japanese style like yesterday. Inseiza, I think it's called. It was Wish just sitting here absent-mindedly. It's break time, so I guess I'll talk to her a little bit. Alright, then... Let's not choose the option that sounds dumb, even to me. I want to know more about Saber before she became a servant. Before she became a servant. I wonder what Saber was like when she was alive as a human. Saber's so beautiful. I bet everyone liked her. Though, one might misunderstand from the name Saber, she might have been a normal girl who didn't even use a sword. Yeah. I wonder what Saber was like before. I get curious and I accidentally speak my mind. Yes? Did you say something, Shiro? I was just imagining what you were like before. I don't want to know like your true name or nothing, but I was wondering what kind of life you lived. What kind of a person I was like? You are interested in strange matters, Shiro. Just ignore if it's a problem. It's just a random question, don't worry about it. You were the servant Saber, but I thought you might have been, different before you became a servant. Yeah. I think she might have led a calm life, suitable for a lovely girl. I do not think that is possible. People do not change their personality when they become a servant, and I was a knight who was given a sword at birth. Any different self that you talk of never existed. Whoa, so like, you always had such a tense personality? That's awful. I sympathize with the people who are around you. What do you mean by that? I am strict, but I do not coerce the people around me. Nah, don't lie. I know from today's training that you're pitiless and have no mercy. A good thing to say to a girl you fancy, Shiro. Look at this welt. You're happy to come pounding on me when I make a mistake, devilish instructor. I was not happy about it. I feel sorry for Shiro, but it would not be training if it was not strict. How weird. It's really surprising for Saber to make that kind of expression. What's that expression? I think it is unfair to suddenly go silent. Oh, I wasn't expecting you to get angry like that, so I was just a little surprised. Is that so? I only emphasized what I was thinking. That might be why. You don't really talk much with your emotions, so it's kind of new. Is that so? I believe I act based on my beliefs. I'm saying that it's your thinking, not your feeling. No, not that. It's that you don't say what you really feel. That's it. It is only natural. What is demanded of me is not an opinion, but as an individual, but an opinion of my position. That does not change even now. I will protect you as the servant Saber. I should not say anything that does not relate to that purpose. If there's no need to even think about such things. That may be true, but that'll be boring for you, Saber. You have a role, but I don't think you need to devote yourself to it. You have things you want to do too, right? As I said, protecting you is what I must do. In addition to being inexperienced as a master, you do not listen to me and try to fight. That is why I'm training you to do right now. No, I mean... I guess it's fine if you say so. It seems Saber is softer and cheerful right now, so I don't really want to ruin the mood by continuing this conversation. theme of shenanigans. Before I realize it's noon. It is lunchtime, Shiro. Yep, sure is lunchtime. We confirm this to each other as both our stomachs growl. Let's see. Is there something you want, Saber? Nothing in particular. I am mostly satisfied with the food you prepare. Saber's expression's kind of weird. Well, I hope she's not nagging like Tosaka. Well, then I guess I'll go get some groceries. I'll come home around the same time yesterday, so go ahead into the living room. Yes, I'll be waiting, Shiro. I decided to try and make shrimp dumpling, which I have wanted to try making for a while. It's a dish that's a bit larger than takoyaki. It's kind of hot and tasty. I bought some mustard, also snacks for 3 o'clock tea. Put the groceries into the bicycle cart. Oh yeah, I met Alia here yesterday. Not here. No, it'd be a problem if she was here every day, but not having her here is kind of disappointing, weirdly enough. I haven't told Saber or Tosaka that I met Ilia yesterday, because Ilia didn't seem like an enemy. I was hesitant to tell them about her. No way. Just because she was here yesterday doesn't mean she'll be here today. So I get on the bike and... Why don't we go to the park? Let's take the long way home. It's about a 5-minute detour. It's just a whim, so I don't have to worry about excuses. I stopped the bicycle. I enter the park with the groceries still in the bicycle cart. Why? Why is it like this? It was just a whim. Inside the park I passed thinking it would be nice if I could meet her again. Is the figure of a silver-haired girl. Doesn't seem like she notices me. I can leave right now if I wanted to. But if I was going to do such a thing, I really wouldn't have come here in the first place. Ilia? Who's there? It's just me, Shiro. Really? Shiro? Why are you so surprised? This place is near the shopping district. I pass by it all the time. What about you? Why are you here? You were here yesterday, too. You just got, like, a lot of free time? Tiny child? You don't have a job? Actually, yeah. I came to a place since there's not much to do, but Scylla said I shouldn't see you. She said it's no fun playing with you, because I'm going to end up killing you soon anyway. Yeah, that's, I don't know how to answer that. She just said something kind of troubling. But I think it's wrong, because it's fun to be with you. So I thought I might see you here, and I was waiting for ages. Yeah, I'm glad you came. Hold on. You weren't really waiting for me, were you? I was. I've been thinking for ages how it would be nice if you came. Idiot. You don't like the cold, right? If you want to see me, just come to... No, don't do that. If you met Saber, it just turned into a fight. But, still, there's plenty of other ways. You would have been able to find me if you were just waiting in the shopping district like yesterday. No, I can't do that. I can't come see you myself. Yesterday was a one-time only cheat. So I just waited where you might come today, and it ended up working. Saying so happily, Ilia takes a few steps as if dancing. Her swaying silver hair makes it look like a real winter fairy. Yukiona. I understand, but why did you come see me? Well, if a conversation like yesterday's enough, I guess I could just keep you company. No, it's nothing today. I just wanted to see you, and we're enemies anyway. I'll come kill you when the Holy Grail War is almost over, so let's talk then. She says so innocently. That unsuitability is unbearable. It's like Gapmoy, but in reverse. It's not because I'm going to be killed. I just don't think being a master suits her. Hey, Ilia, is that really something you want to do? Did you really enter this war of your own volition? Yeah, that's right. Because my grandfather told me to do so. I'm the most suited to be a master out of all the Ironsburns, and I'm the owner of the Big Holy Grail. Doesn't that just mean you're doing what your grandfather told you to do? You didn't really become a master of your own will, did you? Also, I feel like you just said something weird. What was it? I can't remember too well, but I've been a master since I was born. So they said it's only natural for me to fight. That sounds incorrect. If you're only fighting because people tell you to stop. If you're only fighting because people tell you, stop. First of all, such killing doesn't suit you, Ilya. It doesn't look like you're pleading for your life. It looks like Oni-chan is really worried about me. Yeah, that's right. Putting others aside, I don't like someone like you fighting. If it's possible, I want you to quit being a master and stay calm. Let's see. If you'll be my servant, I'll quit. Then I won't have to kill you. What are you saying? Do you know what it means to tell me to be a servant? No. First of all, I don't think I can substitute for Berserker. I'm saying you should stop fighting. I'm telling you to be rid of your servant. So why do I have to become your familiar? Not a familiar. I said servant. Servants are people that'll always be with you, right? So all you have to do is stay by my side. Hold on. Could it be Ilya? Can I ask you something, Ilya? What is a servant? It's mine, right? My grandfather said it's someone that's always by my side and protects me. As I thought. Servants must be just that for Ilya. None of the command, spell, or master stuff concerns her. For her, a being that protects her is a servant. I see. Well, I can't do that anyway. I can't accept that condition, so just something else, please. What? Are you saying I'm not good enough for you? No, it's not like that, but how do I put this? I'm worried about her, but I can't be someone who'll be by her side all the time. Ilya, I already have Saber. And as a master, I also have to stop the other masters. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can be your servant. Not right now. I made a compromise because it was you, but if you say that, I don't care anymore. Oh boy. Hey, hold on. Ilya, I'm not done. Stupid Shiro. It's terrible of you to embarrass a girl. She's gone. She doesn't listen to me and just runs out of the park. I feel like I've made a mistake. Although I run after her, I don't really find her. Jeez, just like yesterday. I sigh and return to my bike. All my groceries are gone. No, not really. But if she's like that, I'm sure she won't suddenly attack me, just like the first night we met. That means there's at least one more chance to convince her. Even after lunch, we do the same things. I wholeheartedly exchange shinai blows with Saber. The training that should continue until Tosaka or Fujini gets home is interrupted by a doorbell to let me know someone's here. Shiro, it seems there's a visitor. Yeah, I heard it. I'll go. Just stay here. No, there is a possibility that is an unwanted visitor. I shall accompany you, just in case. What Saber says is plausible. It is, but if the visitor happens to be like a neighbor or something, there's a chance they'll instantly wonder why this blonde-haired, green-eyed girl is with me. It's supposed to be just me living here, but well, I guess whatever happens, happens. Sakura and Fujini come here often, so I really shouldn't start worrying about my public image now. Alright, come on, Saber, but please stay quiet if the visitor's like a normal person. I know. I am to be your distant relative, is that right? Yeah, that's a terrible cover story. How did we come up with this? Yeah, I'm coming. Don't worry about it. Hurried by the doorbell, I opened the entrance door. Excuse me, I heard you were not feeling well, so I came to see how you were doing, Emiya. Instead, the visitor's not some enemy or some neighbor, but a friend from school. Oh, hey, what's up, Issei? It's rude to say that. It's an appropriate attitude to take towards a friend who has come to see you. Complaining, Issei hands me a paper bag. What's this? Apples? It is a get-well gift. When the person who usually never gets sick is absent from school, I should at least bring something. I'm grateful for his concern, but I'm not absent because I'm sick. And also, it seems wrong for a young student to bring a bag of apples to a sick friend. Whatever. Shiro, not to break the flow of this, but he is the son of a priest. What's he supposed to do? Bring you sodas or something? What, Emiya? You don't like fruits? Oh, yeah, I mean, I like them. It's kind of complicated, but I guess I'll accept your good intentions. I bow in appreciation. Emiya, this is a sudden question, but who is that strange foreign woman behind you? Uh-huh. That said, I turn around. Oh, shit, yeah, that's right, Saber's here. Uh-oh. I see. Issei must have seen Saber when I bowed. It's not someone I've seen before. Why is such a woman at your house? Issei stares rudely at Saber. He's really bashful in front of strangers, and he can be really cold-hearted towards strangers or people he doesn't like. Well, she's called Saber, and, I am a distant relative of Shiro. I was treated kindly by the master of this house, Kyotsugu, when he was in my country. I came to sightsee here the other day, and I am staying here thanks to my relation to him. Huh? Saber smoothly delivers a convincing story. So you're an acquaintance of Emiya's father? I hear you love traveling. I'm sure he would have had the chance to meet someone like you. Yudo Issei, who's supposedly a bashful around strangers, easily accepts this fact. I see. I understand your situation, Emiya. Your sickness is just an excuse and you were showing her around, right? I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. I'm not technically lying on that grand a scale. Then you won't mind if I intrude. Give me some tea for appreciation for me bringing it back. What? Then you won't mind if I intrude. Give me some tea and appreciation for me bringing it back. Bring what back, Issei? Let's talk about what has happened at school these past 2 days. Issei comes in, taking off his shoes. What do you mean by appreciation? We were in the middle of something, you know. Let's talk later, man. Come on. Be cool. What are you saying? You be cool. You left your bike outside our place, right? Oh, yeah. I guess I did leave my bike at Ryudo Temple. Yeah, I brought you your bike. Even though I was busy, I went straight home without attending the student council and came here. Are you saying you cannot even give me some tea for that? It's certainly helpful. Even though I have 3 bikes, the one I left at Ryudo Temple is the most expensive one, and my favorite. Sorry, Saber. I guess, can we take a little break? Saber nods silently. Sorry, can you guys go to the living room? I'll prepare some tea. Japanese tea for Issei and English tea for Saber, right? Well, I'm joining as well? I don't know about that. I don't think you'll be able to talk freely with your friend if I'm there. I mean, that's not true, right, Issei? Right, girls are loud, but Saber-san is fine. Humble women are part of our cultural heritage. See? Weirdly phrased, but please, go ahead. Yes, I understand, but Shiro... Why, is there something else? Could I have Japanese tea as well? I don't dislike it. For some reason, Saber says so clearly. It feels a bit weird, her saying that in her usual manner. We talk about meaningless things for an hour, then Issei decides to go home. The conversation we had in the living room was mostly about, school, and I asked him tenderly if there was anything strange going on. But I guess everything's just normal. I'll see you. Will you be skipping tomorrow as well? Yeah, I can't go to school this week. I have to hang with Saber tomorrow again. I see. Well, there shouldn't be any problems if you're with that girl. There are suspicious aspects, but they don't even need to be considered. Issei nods to himself. Come to think of it, how is it possible for this guy, so bashful around strangers, to not hate Saber? Hey, Issei, you were in a pretty good mood, even though this was your first time meeting Saber. What's up with that? What are you saying? I grew up in a temple. What would you do if I couldn't tell good from evil? I do not know her origins, but her spirit is pure. She cannot be a bad person. Wow. You can just tell that sort of thing. That's pretty impressive, Issei. Well, I can't normally, but even an amateur can tell if it's that great. But a monk in training will notice divinity if a Buddha stands next to him. In other words, Saber-san is that beautiful. This is rare indeed. Issei praising a woman. I see. So you like Saber too? That's nice. I was worried Issei wouldn't like her since all she did was sit there and listen silently. Of course, she's a good girl. It's hard to dislike her. Yeah, I see she's a good girl, but a little antisocial, don't you think? She's always been like that, so I don't think it means she dislikes you. Huh? Is she so I never noticed. She is. She hasn't laughed yet. She's always had a troubled face, even when we're laughing and talking about Fujini. No, she was smiling quite a lot. What? That's dumb. That's ridiculous. It's true that Saber does look peaceful sometimes, but when I haven't yet seen her smile even once? Man, stop lying. I can't imagine Saber busting her sides with laughter. No, it's not like that. She was smiling when she saw you smile. Didn't you notice? Huh? She was smiling when she saw me. What? Are you saying she's like making fun of me? I see. You interpret some things rather oddly. But you should torment yourself on that issue. Everything starts from questioning yourself. With his usual comments, he leaves laughing. What the fuck does that mean, Issei? He leaves me with only suggestive comments. At least saying goodbye. At least say goodbye, dickhead. Today's training ends when the sun sets. I'm near my limit, and I have to get to Tosaka to teach me magic tonight. I couldn't accomplish my goal of landing a single blow on Saber, but I should have some energy for tonight. So, it's my turn to cook dinner. Saber went to wash off her sweat after me, so she won't be back for a while. I'm home! Oh, you're preparing dinner properly, Shira. Good for you. Well done. Fujini enters the living room energetically, heads straight for the cushion, and sits down. Unlike Saber, who has to sleep through half the day, she's like this 24 hours a day. I bet she's even like this when she's asleep. Hey Shiro, can I eat these apples? She asked me while looking at the apples on the table. Yeah, go ahead. As you can see, we have a ton. Jesus Christ, Issei. It's necessary for each person to eat like 3 a day. Really? Then we should make something like apple pie. Well, I mean, you make the apple pie. Fujini bites into the apple while saying something loosely. The ones on the table are the ones I've washed already, but I guess she's not the type to care about such things. You know they're a get well gift too. Even though it was just a misunderstanding, shouldn't she be more thoughtful about a gift given by a friend who cares for me? I have to tell her clearly. Fujini, where's my gift? She might really make me an apple. She might really get me to make apple pie. I'll stay away for a while. Apples won't do, eat some mandarins. I'll be selfish. Hey Fujini, where's my gift? I stop preparing dinner and take off my apron. When I wash my hands and go to the living room, Fujini doesn't have the apple in her hand anymore. Did you already eat that whole apple? Yeah, I did. It was sweet and sour and good. I see. Then it's your turn. Give me a gift for what you've eaten. Gift? You mean like oranges? I'm not gonna ask you how you came to that conclusion. I'm just telling you, give me the gift you have for me. Don't tell me you forgot when you said what you said when you were leaving this morning. Don't be rude, I do remember. See, I have it right here. Fujini puts a strange paper bag on the table and empties it out. actually unexpected. I don't think it's like Fujini to remember out her promises. But what is that? Is that for me? No matter how I look at it, it looks like garbage. I mean, like a mountain of stuffed animals. For Shiro, I have this Aztec stone mask. Your room's empty, right? It should increase the warmth a bit if you have this here. Try not to get blood on it. She hands me a heartful. She hands me a heartful and a suspicious mask fashioned like a sun. It's a thing about the size of a baseball with soft stuffing in it. Fujini, was this 100 yen each game? Yeah, it was a lot of work getting that. I never gave up, and in the end, I had the guy working there get it out for me. She's laughing in embarrassment, but I'm scared to think of how bloody the fight must have been. I also have a Chinese dragon, bat, crab, crow, snake, charging soldier. Fujini happily separates the mountains of stuffed animals. A few stuffed animals roll off the table and into the living room. Becomes a mess in an instant. It's getting messy, but since Fujini seems to be having fun, I don't really want to stop her. Well, I guess I'll take it. Clean up once you're done sorting them. Yep, I know. I go back to the kitchen with a stuffed animal in my hand. Then, she must have just passed by as I see Saber in the entrance to the living room in a really bad mood. Saber's glaring into the living room saying nothing. Saber, are you done with the bath already? Yes, it was very nice. She answers in her usual manner, but she enters the living room unsteadily like she's sleepwalking. Saber walks on back to the table and stops right in front of a discarded stuffed animal. Tiger, is this puppet modeled after a lion? Eh? Yeah, it looks like it. Like a little baby lion. Saber is silently staring at the stuffed animal at her feet. Are these puppets yours, Tiger? Like those puppets over there? Yeah, do you want some? I can give you some if you want. Fujini asks Saber lightheartedly. Well, what is she thinking? She should be able to tell that Saber's in a bad mood, so why is she asking her such a weird thing? First of all, does she really think Saber would want such a... Do you want it? It's no good if I keep it, so I can give it to Saber-chan. Fujini holds up the stuffed lion, not noticing Saber's dislike. Saber takes it and... Please? Steps forward seriously and accepts it. Huh? My mind freezes. What kind of illusion is this? Saber's holding that chunk of uselessness like it's really important. I have to use it. I have to use that as a bumper now. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Taiga. This is new, I feel like. I don't think I saw this in my last playthrough. Don't worry about it. It's not a tiger. Hold on, there's something really wrong with that comment, Fujini. But I'm a bit surprised. Oh, no. But I'm a bit surprised. You like this thing? Oh, no, yeah, Saber-chan. But I'm a bit surprised. You like this thing, Saber-chan? Yes, I have longed for something small and cute. I have not had many chances to hold such a thing. Saying that, Saber looks down at the stuffed lion in her arms. That face looks like... Oh, what was that? I felt like I saw something weird. Could it be that Saber-chan likes lions? A rival? Saber nods with the same smile she had looking at the stuffed lion. It does not mean I like them, but I do have a bond with them. I once took care of a lion cub when I was happy that the child was attached to me. So since that time, I have had feelings for them. Originally, I was more linked to dragons, but... I see, a lion cub. Oh, aren't lion cubs like cats or something? Don't they bite and scratch and all? Yes, he was energetic enough to do such things. I only took care of him for about a month, but I wish I could have been alone with him up until the end. I see. But that's hard. Lions are really large. A normal house can't keep them, so you have to let them go. Fujini nods to herself. Saber is still staring at her stuffed lion. I don't know what sort of magic it had on it, but... Wow. A scene I shouldn't know about pops into my head. I know myself that it's something like dizziness, but still, I can't shake it off. Her own memories. An event that did happen in the past. Saber rubbing her cheek against the lion looks like a girl her age should. I don't know if this is just like a momentary thing. All I know is I find this dizziness pretty special. I hope the music isn't too loud. The strange illusion disappears quickly, but my heart rustles. I feel like the illusion caught a glimpse of something is engraved in my head like a scar that never goes away. Preparation for dinner ends, and the time is past 7. Fujini and Saber are in the living room, and only Tozak is absent. I wonder if something happened to her outside. I don't think Tozak is the type to make that kind of mistake, but I think she does make some big mistakes sometimes. I guess I'll go take a look. I should be fine by myself if I'm just going to go search around the house. Water break and shimp check, everybody. Make sure you're not, like, in horrible positions. I exit into the stairway. The instant I try to leave, the door opens, and Tosaka in her coat arrives home. Tosaka. I'm home. What, are you greeting me in an apron? You look pretty good in it. Tosaka makes the humorous comment without even twitching her brow. Scary. People who can put on a serious face while joking are the scariest. Tosaka, what are you... As I try to ask her what happened, I notice the blood in her hand. A small stain of blood and a swollen index finger. Could that be... Tosaka, I'm about to guess something bad. What? I won't listen if it's anything stupid. It's... Did you punch someone? Correct. I gave that annoying Shinji some knuckles. Said he was hungry, so I fed him... Anyway. I see. Some knuckles for Shinji. Now I understand the blood in her hand and the swelling on her finger. Wait, hold on! Hold on! What do you mean you punched Shinji? Being loud. He was being annoying, so I beat him up. You mean with your bare knuckles? Bears can be. Grizzly bear, too. Tosaka snorts again. A brief silence. I don't know what to say, so I just shut my mouth and caused an awkward silence. Let's get back to the main subject. You said you punched Shinji, but why? It's only natural. I punched him. It's only natural I punched him. He was talking about things like me joining him, and you being useless, so I should give up on you. He said stupid things after calling for me, so I punched him to make him shut up. No, isn't that a little too short-tempered, Tosaka? Or could it be... Did she just say something stupid enough to piss off even the ever-calm Tosaka? Why are you looking at me like that? I'll say this, but I'm the victim here. No, both sides were equally responsible, right? But still, why would Shinji say something like that to you? He said he wanted me to cooperate with him. Who knows? Maybe he thinks of you as a rival or something. He was acting weird ever since I told him I was living with you. What? Tosa, you told him about this situation? Yeah, I did. I think it was yesterday morning. Shinji called me and said proudly that he became a master, like me now. He pissed me off, so I told him that you were the same too. I thought he learned his lesson, but he was waiting outside my house for me a while ago. So I told him I'm living at your house now, and I didn't have any intention of cooperating with a half-assed master like him. Well, like it was bad? Yeah, generally speaking, that's pretty bad. Shinji's very conscious of Tosaka under normal circumstances, so it's like pouring oil on a fire. Well, still... Yeah, I get it now. I understand why Shinji only saw Tosaka as the enemy, and why he kept asking her to cooperate with him. In a word, he... It was a strange incident. I wonder why he's so fussed up about me. Judging by his personality, I wouldn't expect him to want to cooperate with anyone. No, it's because Tosaka Rin's important to Mata Shinji. I don't think it's strange at all. You're just that kind of special for Shinji. He was a family of mages originally, right? Then I think he admired you since you were of the lineage of a mage family like him, and you still retained the blood of it. That's why he's persistent about her. I think Tosaka Rin has been a target of his affections from even before this Holy Grail War started. What? Well, I'm a bit happy about being liked, but still. It must have been a real surprise as Tosaka stands pondering. I remember. Come to think of it, Shinji asked me out when I was a first year. She makes a terrible I forgot about it reaction. I'll sympathize with Shinji. Just for this. Whoa, no wonder he never gets enough. Oh, whoa, no wonder he never gets enough of talking to me. I think I understand now. I mean, that's fine. How did you reply? Oh, I think I rejected him. I can't stand it if I'm not the first to make a move in a contest. It's like I can't get in the mood unless I'm setting the mood, or I don't feel like it if someone else starts a match. Tosaka ponders though she really doesn't remember. I'm astounded. She must really live following only her feelings. Hey Tosaka, I bet you suck at rock, paper, scissors. Huh? Wait, how did you know about that? Yeah, just as I thought. Of course, she likes to make the first move. She would be weak against a later move. This has been a weird 12 hours. Use the soy sauce for that, Saber. Don't put mayonnaise on it, even by mistake. It's gross. I see. Well, I saw Taika do so I thought I should as well. Fujini's just playing around. She's not much of a reference, so be careful from now on. I see. I was referencing Sakura before, so you never warned me, but... Nah, I'm not angry. I just worked hard to make it, so I just want you to have it at its best. Getting back to the original conversation. Shiro! I'll take seconds. Give me lots of stuff in my miso soup. Alright. How about you, Saber? I bet you're hungry since we were retarded today. Not really, but I will take another. Just in case. Yeah, go ahead. If you also started recklessly raiding the fridge at night because you were too hungry to sleep, I think I'd die of shock. Hey, that's terrible. I told you it wasn't me. It was some burglar that raided the fridge. Then could you tell that robber that she shouldn't just eat meat, but that she should also eat vegetables as well? And tell her not to finish off all the desserts in the fridge? As if that's what she was after? Jeez. Animal or something. Jesus Christ. What? Don't call me a tiger! I didn't call you out. Don't throw the hot radish, idiot! Shiro, it seems the pot in the kitchen is boiling. Huh? Hold on, Fujini, I turned the fire off. Alright, bring me some chicken and boiled egg and my soy sauce, quickly. Roger. And then keep Fujini cuppy, Saber. Yes, please do not rush your cooking, Shiro. I get up. Oh, yeah. Tosaka's been quiet this whole time. Hey Tosaka, does dinner taste bad? No, it's nothing. So don't talk to me. She looks away sullenly. She's not the kind of drag this thing about Shinji out this long. Maybe something else that irritated her. Dinner ends as usual, and Fujini goes home satisfied. Saber and Tosaka are in the living room. It was an awkward mood before, but since I've trained with Saber for the past 2 days, I don't think I feel awkward anymore. Hey, Saber, yeah, you can go to bed. I'll do the rest, it's fine. No, I will stay awake until you go to sleep. I would also like to learn from Rin how skilled you are in magic. Okay. Let's go to Tosaka's a bit earlier than usual. You don't mind, do you? No, I don't mind, but you're getting along much better with Saber. For some reason, Tosaka says this with the same displeasure she said when we were eating dinner. I'll be waiting in my room, so come when you're done cleaning up. And I'll also be skipping school from tomorrow on, so come to my place in the afternoon. Shiro, did you do something to Rin? She seems angry. Did it seem that way to you too? I don't know. I didn't do anything to anger her, I don't think. We both look at each other and tilt our heads. We have no idea why Tosaka's angry. Women. No, no, that's not true. Then to start, go ahead and strengthen this lamp. You just have to strengthen the glass on the outside. She hands me an antique lamp. I sit down. I take a deep breath, holding the lamp in both hands. Tosaka speaks so easily, but I'm rigid all over with tension. Even though I do it every night, the reality is that the success rate is below 0.1%. Tosaka says that she'll study the extent of my strengthening to determine the level I'm at, but she won't be able to do that even if I fail at the strengthening. It's no good. I shake off my idle thoughts. I concentrate my mind on the lamp. The blueprint of the lamp emerges. I could draw a diagram of the glass's material, shape, and even the flow of strength that would correspond to blood vessels in humans. So all I have to do now is put magical energy into those blood vessels. I just have to do as I always do. The feeling of driving a burning metal rod in my backbone. All I have to do is stick that incompatible burning nerve into my body and familiarize myself with it. Once that succeeds, all I have to do is pour in the correct amount of magical energy for the glass and... I broke it. I must not have been able to control it as I put more than the proper quantity of magical energy into it, and as a result, the glass breaks rather easily. I look up at Tosaka timidly. As I thought this might be the case, but it really was. Well, what do you mean? You thought so? Isn't it obvious? I'm just dumbfounded by your lack of talent. First of all, you don't even have the basics down. Jeez, I'm impressed you could produce magical energy with such a ridiculous method. Tosaka, are you angry about something? Of course, I'm amazed you kept training with such basic problems. And even I want to kill your teacher for not correcting you. Why are you taking such a long route? I don't get what you're saying, but please don't insult my dad. It's my fault I don't really have any talent. My dad has nothing to do with it. Of course he has something to do with this. If you take an apprentice, it's the role of the teacher to correct the student. Well, you're right that it does no good to take it out on someone who's already gone, but still, your teacher got the first step wrong. Still angry, Tosaka takes some kind of can from her bag. It looks like a can filled with candy drops, like a foreign children's treasure. I've seen a lot of imitations in Japan as well. The thing, several varieties of candy, and the white one being the mint. Hold out your hand, Shiro. Okay. I put up my hand. Tosaka shakes the cannon out and takes out a reddish candy drop. Alright, swallow that. I put it in my mouth as instructed. Not sweet. It actually doesn't have any taste. And this feeling. It feels kind of more like a rock than candy. I forcibly swallow it down. Ah, ow, throat hurts. What was that, Tosaka? Did you make me swallow rock candy? It was a jewel, of course. Couldn't you tell by looking at it? Straightforwardly. Tosaka says something outrageous. A jewel? Why? I can't help it. I prepared some medicine too, but that sort of thing won't work if I want to fix you. So I decided I just have to open the switch with the strongest one I have. That's not the point. Why are you making me swallow rocks? I can't digest something like that. Hey now, if you're going to worry about things, you should be worrying about something else. It's not a normal jewel, you know. What I gave you just now is an enforcement tool that'll let you find out about what you didn't know up until now. It should start melting right about now. Sorry, dinner. It should start melting right about now, so be prepared or you'll faint. Why are you telling me I'm gonna faint? Just as I say that, oh, the abnormality hits me. My body is burning. The feeling in my limbs goes numb. A lump of heat that can only be described as pain enters my back. I have to concentrate my mind and at my forehead and squeeze it, or else I won't be able to stay standing. What is this? I know it. I know this feeling. This is a failure. This is the reaction that happens to my body when I fail to construct a magical circuit. It's alright. It must be painful, but it should gradually get better if you can maintain that condition. Well, the burning feeling will continue for about 2 or 3 weeks now. I want to answer her back, but I don't have the energy to do so. All I can do is try with my might to stay standing. Okay, the difference between a mage and a human is whether they have a switch or not. You should know that this switch is the toggle for the magic circuit. See, there's an electrical pot that can boil water. A mage is just like that, and a normal person is a pot that can keep the water warm, but can't boil it. We are similar, but different. The question of whether one has the switch or not is beyond the grasp of an individual. It's not beyond the grasp of an individual. When we are born, no. When we were made, we are separated into insulators and kettles. A person without the switch will never be able to experience magic. Alright? You're an amateur, but you definitely have a magic circuit. So that means you have the talent. So if you make the magic circuit within your body even once, all you have to do after that is toggle the switch. You just have to press the switch and switch between on and off to produce magical energy. I calm my breathing. As Tosaka says, it seems the situation won't get any worse if I calm myself down. You only have to make the magic circuit once, but you're trying to make the magic circuit from scratch and build it into you every time. That's just a waste. If you establish it in your body even once, all you have to do is switch to it. Usually a mage who establishes a magic circuit next receives training to switch to it. But your teacher didn't do that, and that's why you're building a magic circuit and risking death every time. No, maybe your father made the same mistakes as well. I breathe out. The feelings in my limbs slowly return. As you've trained the wrong way for a long time, your switch is closed. If that's the case, all we can do is open it by force, and make your body understand that there is a switch. See, the jewel just now is something that forces the switch to turn on, so that you'll be like that forever. If you want to return to your original state, you'll have to turn it off with your own power. If you can do that, you won't need the jewel's help anymore. After that, you should be able to handle the magic circuit with a simple mental operation. I get that, but I can't do anything about the heat. Can I do anything about the heat in my body? And she talks about this switch, but what am I supposed to do? What, you can speak already? You're good at controlling yourself. Then maybe you can return to your normal state rather quickly. The switch will automatically turn off as your body tries to calm down and tries to get comfortable again. All you have to do is hasten that process with your will. See? It's easy, right? No. Like I said, I don't understand at all. You say a switch, but I don't feel anything like that. It'll be like that now, but you should be able to get a clear image eventually. It'll be like a button in your head. All you have to do is switch it on, and you'll be able to open the magic circuit easily. I hope so. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. I assume so. You always shut your magic circuit after you use your strengthening magic, right? It's the opposite right now, and your magic circuit is open the whole time. It's like running at full speed all the time, so it's naturally painful. But that's an essential requirement to be a mage. If you're going to fight as a master, toggling the switch will surely help you out. I know, it's a surprise, but I'm thanking you. You're right. If I can feel this switch thing, it'll certainly be a bonus. You understand pretty well, but there's no need to thank me. I'm just helping you because I'm in trouble if the person I'm cooperating with is weak. Tosaka looks away. It must be because my body's burning. Blankly, I think that the embarrassed Tosaka's cute. What? What are you staring at my face for? Nothing. I just thought you're not honest. I see. You must have excess energy if you're able to say such things. I can continue teaching if you have that much energy, right? Tosaka approaches me smiling. Hold on. Hey, I can barely move my body right now. So, try your strengthening again. You shouldn't be able to control your magical energy right now, but you'll be of no use if you don't get used to that condition. It's alright. I brought lots of lamps. I don't know how many times you screw up, but I won't let you rest until you succeed in strengthening. Smiling, she hands the lamp to me, still barely able to move. Well, this is like telling someone with a 40-degree fever to walk a long tightrope. A merciless teacher. Jeez, I don't think I'd give up before you did. Tosaka blames me with her glare. I'm sorry. My predictions were too optimistic. I never thought you would break out all 30. Sorry, but that's it for today's training. There's nothing to use to measure your strengthening anymore. Ugh. But I did try. I tried hard with a body that's burning like I'm in a boiling kettle. I tried hard, but it's just that the strengthening failed in spite of that. If it's just the glass breaking, you can fix it, right? You fixed the broken glass window before. It's impossible. That was something that broke normally. This broke because it couldn't endure your magical energy. Remember that it's hard to affect something that carries the magical energy of another. I guess I see. Yeah, don't worry and go rest. I'll call it enough to have turned your switch on today. I'll teach you the rest when you're able to control it. Whew. I'm glad I could rest, but what will you teach me after this? You can only use the strengthening, right? You said that's all you can use, so then you might be able to take it up to the next level and use transformation. Have you ever been taught about strengthening, transformation, and projection magic? A little? Strengthening is used to strengthen something, as the word suggests. People tend to think of strengthening as hardening something, but it actually strengthens the object's effect. For example, swords will become sharper, and lamps become brighter. I don't think I need to explain too much on transformation either. For example, you can't create a fire with an edged weapon. That which attaches abilities beyond the normal effect is called transformation, like enchanting. And projection, I think, was... what was projection, Tosaka? I remember my father talking about it often. You know about strengthening and transformation, right? Then I think you naturally know what projection is. Well, in short, it's magic that reproduces something. It's not magic that elaborates on something that's already there. Basically, it's magic that constructs something from nothing, so it's the hardest. Oh, but magical energy is used only once, right? So something made with projection disappears quickly. But comparing a projected sword made with 10 magical energy and a strengthened sword made with 1 magical energy, the strengthened one is stronger. You only need to work on something that's already there, so strengthening is more efficient. In that light, projection uses too much magical energy, so it's not a magic that's widely used. Oh, yeah, I think I remember my father was saying something like that. He said something about, not doing it because it wasn't worth it? That's it. Alright, let's finish up. If you're done asking questions, you seem rather unsteady, so I'll at least take you up to your room. I let her accompany me back to my room. And Saber's waiting for me at the doorway. Ooh, Shiro's got 2 girls in his room. He has no idea what to do from here. Well done, both of you. I don't even have the energy to respond. I answer with just a nod and enter my room. How is Shiro, Rin? Bad. He's really bad. He doesn't have the talent. It's a merciless statement, just like Tosaka. And then, when I notice I'm looking up at the night sky, Tonight, I didn't run away because I felt uneasy about Saber. I'm just feeling the night wind, finding my burning body, and things Tosaka taught me impossible to manage. But once I'm able to use the switch thing, then the problem is only the procedure. I'm worried about the future if I'm failing too much at the easiest magic of strengthening. I remember and start to put my magical energy into the plank I brought from the shed. Cracking sound. The strengthening failed as I suspected, and the wood has a crack in it. I can even see the structure inside it, so why can't I control my magical energy? I think I might be too quiet, hold on. I can even see the structure inside of it, so why can't I control my magical energy? Tosaka said I'm straining too much. She also said it's fine with just a small amount of magical energy, so I should think about enforcing the weak spots in the object. In short, does she mean I should probably ease up a bit? I already know that without having her to tell me. Problem is, I don't have any way to ease up. It'd be great if there was some good way to relax and... Footsteps that seem to seep into the night. The presence rudely approaches me for the second time. What? I don't have any business with you. I feel the same way, but it seems Rin's worried about you, so I could not overlook it. I throw the plank away, glaring at Archer. And then, Archer picks up the plank, as if he's interested in it. Strengthening magic, huh? It sure is badly done. I know I'm just an amateur. I feel bad for putting extra work on your master. No, it's not it. Even Rin's mistaken on this matter. Well, what do you mean by that? Huh. Work on something that's already there. That's aiming too high. You're not skilled enough to do such a thing. Hey! He's saying what he likes and I'm letting him. But he's so correct I really can't answer him. It's true that I'm unskilled, and it's my fault I can't succeed at the magic. It's no good taking it out on this guy. What, you don't have the energy you did last night? Shut up. I stopped talking because you were right. It's all my fault for not being skilled enough. I look away. I don't know how he took it. Maybe you're just unlucky with your teachers in a way. Archer says so as if he's amazed. Huh? That can't be true. My father and Tosaka are good at teaching, so it must be that's a bad student. That is why, for you a mage that doesn't know anything would suit you better. A genius cannot understand the agony of an ordinary person. Rin is too good a student to realize the mistake of a dropout. Well, I don't get what Archer wants to say. I don't get it, but to guess from his words... I don't get it, but I think you're looking for a fight? I take it right now. I'll take it right now, free of charge. That is a mistake as well. Emi Yashiro is not fit for fighting. Because your fight is supposed to be a mental fight. A fight with your own self. You're saying a fight between a mage is a mental fight, right? Between mages is a mental fight, right? I know that, but still, a fight has to be an exchange of blows. Jeez, Sarah will be in trouble if you were like that. Archer looks down at me seriously. In his eyes are things I haven't seen before. Real dejection and anger. Listen carefully, because I'll only say this once. Look, Emi Yashiro has no chance of winning if it comes down to fighting. None of your skill will be of any use against a servant. That's something Saber said to me. She said so that no matter what kind of clever scheme I use, Emi Yashiro has no chance of victory in battle. In that case, at least imagine it. If it is an opponent you cannot match in real life, beat it in your imagination. If you cannot beat it yourself, imagine something that you could beat it with. After all, it is the only thing you can do. I don't know why, but it feels like Archer's words naturally pass into me. I should not forget those words. I think that what this man is saying is something that should never be forgotten. There is something wrong with me advising someone I need to kill. I guess the kindness of Rin has transferred to me. Archer disappears suddenly. Archer was just supposed to keep watch. I bet he jumped back onto the roof where it's fit for keeping watch. What's his deal? I complained at the guy that disappeared. There is no reply. Ruminating on the words that linger horribly in my head, I feel the cold winter air burning on my body. Alright, guys. That's another one in the bag. That's right. Not only was he kind of sucky at magic in general, but he was fucking trying to make a sandwich by fucking farming all the ingredients himself. God, he tries so hard, but he's just so... Well, not his fault. But anyway, guys, as some of you may notice, I did in fact do a little extra stream on Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed the Pizza Tower stream, because I enjoyed it. It was really fun, I think. So I will be doing another one come next Monday. But I have another surprise coming next Friday. It's something kind of like a game that I've played before, but with maybe a little extra something. So look forward to it. But yeah, in that case, hope you all have a great night. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Maybe next 2 days until I see you again. Have a good one, y'all.